I have a delicious obsession. It's with that viral Dubai chocolate bar. You know the one, a layered monument of pistachio and dark chocolate, famous for its hidden crunch. But I have to confess, in my heart of hearts, my favorite form of dessert will always be a tart. There's something about that crisp, crumbly shell holding a secret world inside. So I became possessed by a single delicious question. What if I could translate that viral sensation into my perfect, sliceable, elegant tart form? Could I capture all that magic in a pan? This is my attempt. This is the story of building the Dubai Chocolate Tart, and I need you to be my witness. So we begin where all good tarts begin, with the architecture, the foundation, the edible plate. This isn't just a crust, it's a promise of texture. We start by inviting the dry ingredients to a food processor party. Flour, powdered sugar, a pinch of salt, a quick whirl to introduce them. Then, in goes the cold, cubed butter, the life of the party. We pulse until it looks like coarse, damp sand. I call this stage Beach Day for pastries. Next, the binding agent, one whole egg, a whisper of vanilla. We pulse just until the mixture starts to clump into a crumbly mess that holds together when you pinch it, like a secret handshake. Now, the most crucial step, the mandatory chill. We pack the dough into a disc, wrap it tightly, and send it to the fridge for a 1-hour meditation. This is where it contemplates its future and decides not to shrink in the oven. It's crucial character development. After its chill, we roll it out, fit it tenderly into the tart pan, and then send it to the freezer for a deep chill, about 30 minutes to get really solid. Then, into the oven, it goes with pie weights for its blind bake, so called because the crust can't see the glorious filling waiting for it. It's a surprise party for the tart shell. We bake it until it turns a perfect golden brown, then let it cool completely. The foundation is set, the canvas is primed. Now for the soul of our tart, and arguably its greatest trial, the pistachio cream. Our mission is to capture that iconic, vibrant green heart. Sounds elegant. The reality? You're about to become intimately acquainted with several hundred tiny nut skins. Here's the process. You give your raw pistachios a quick 3-minute boil, you drain them, and then you place them in a clean kitchen towel, and you rub. You rub with a determination usually reserved for starting fires or solving mysteries. Little green skins will become a part of your environment. You'll find one later. It's a rite of passage. But here's the beautiful payoff. Beneath that bitter skin is the brightest, most jewel-like green nut. This tedious step is the only way to get that stunning color and a cream so luxuriously smooth, it's like pistachio velvet. Once they're all nude and glorious, you blend them with melted white chocolate, butter, and cream. The sound in the blender evolves from angry gravel to silken cloud. You must taste it. It's pure, floral, nutty bliss. You will be tempted to eat it with a spoon and call it a day. Resist. We are architects. We have more to build. Phase 1 of assembly is blissfully simple. We take our fully cooled golden crust and spread all of that glorious green pistachio cream into an even, opulent layer. We smooth it with love, tucking it into its edible bed. This is now our delicious secret. We cover it gently and we commit it to the cold, dark quiet of the refrigerator overnight. This isn't just chilling, it's setting a stage. The cream needs to become firm and resolute, a steadfast foundation for what's to come. Day 1 is complete. Walk away. Let the magic begin in the stillness. Good morning. Welcome to day 2, the chocolate transformation. This is where our tart puts on its black tie attire. We are making a ganache, so decadent, it feels like a luxury. First, the chop. A full kilogram of good dark chocolate, finely chopped. This is a commitment. Next, we heat heavy cream just until it simmers with those shy, "Is it hot in here?" bubbles around the edge. Then, the pour and the pause. We drench the chocolate in a generous helping of cubed butter with the hot cream. And now, the test of faith. You walk away for 5 full minutes. Do not stir. Let it sit. This is the chocolate's spa moment. It's melting, mingling, and becoming its best self. When you return, you take a spatula for the stir to glory. You stir gently from the center out, and like alchemy, it transforms from a separated mess into a single, flawless, glossy pool of liquid midnight. It's hypnotic. A splash of brandy now, if you're feeling fancy, adds a whisper of depth. Then, we let this magnificent potion cool on the counter for about 20 minutes. We want it thick enough to pour with intention, not so runny it disturbs the green heart sleeping below. Now, the grand pour. Slowly, deliberately, we flood the firm, cold surface of our tart with the river of dark chocolate. We tilt the pan with a baker's grace, coaxing it into every corner for a perfect, mirror-smooth finish. A few gentle taps on the counter persuade any last air bubbles to rise and pop. Think of it as the tart taking a final deep breath. And then back into the refrigerator it goes. This is for the long, final set. A minimum of 6 hours, but overnight is truly king. This is where patience becomes our final, invisible ingredient, where everything solidifies into one cohesive masterpiece. The next day, it's showtime, the grand reveal. First, we carefully unmold the tart. With any luck, it slides out of the pan with the elegant dignity of a crown leaving its box. Next, the cocoa veil. Using a fine mesh sieve, we dust the entire dark surface with a soft snowfall of cocoa powder. It's instant sophistication, instant I meant to do that energy. Then, the artistic flourish. A generous, joyful scattering of chopped, roasted pistachios. This isn't just garnish, it's a preview, a promise of the crunch and flavor that lies within. So, after the 2-day plot, the nut-peeling saga, the epic chills, we arrive at the only question that matters. Was it worth it? Let the evidence speak. You take a knife, warm it, dry it, and make that first clean, decisive slice. The layers reveal themselves like a geological wonder. You take a bite. The crust shatters with a buttery, sweet crumble. The dark chocolate ganache is cool, profound, and deeply luxurious. Then, a surprise! The hidden happy crackle of crispy Kataifi, that secret textural gem. And finally the star, that pistachio cream. After all that work, it tastes like victory. Floral, nutty, perfectly sweet, a bright emerald heart against the dark chocolate cloak. It's not just a dessert, it's an experience, a conversation of textures and tastes. So my final verdict, absolutely. It was worth every single second. The obsession was justified. Now I'm dying to know, does this 2-day tart tempt you? Could you see yourself embarking on this delicious project? Tell me in the comments.